Hey Sagittarius risings and Sagittarius suns. So the first half of February starts with you being very communicative, very socially active. Because planets are in the third house, you could be learning a lot or soaking up a lot of information, interacting with your cousins, your uncles, aunts, your younger siblings. You are interacting more with your neighbors. You're probably dealing with anything regarding vehicles or short distance travel the first half of Feb. The second half of Feb, all of these planets will move into your fourth house. So your concentration will be mostly regarding home, your home life, your family, your mom, or your property. You could be buying a property, you could be selling any property, or you could be changing residences. Your family could be going through major changes, or your mom could be going through some kind of major changes. With so much energy in your fourth house, and since you have planets in your eighth house also, this could be a time you could be dealing with ancestral property, or you could be getting an inheritance. We start 1st of Feb with new moon in Leo. There are major changes in ninth and third house axis, so you could be ending an old chapter or starting a new chapter in terms of academics, long distance travel, your religion, your faith, anything regarding legal stuff, anything regarding government, or changes in third house topics. Again, communication, your neighbors, your cousins, your younger siblings, or transport. 5th of Feb, a few days before and after, Mercury is gonna be squaring Uranus. So you could receive some kind of a sudden information around this time, probably involving topics of your career, your health, your work, or regarding your relationships. Or again, third house topics such as your younger siblings, your neighbors, or your transport, travel. 6th of Feb, Mercury enters Pisces. It's gonna stay there for 67 days until mid-April. Mercury rules your 7th and 10th houses, so it's gonna bring in all that energy into your 4th house. You could be working from home, or you could be visiting your partner's parents, or your partner is visiting your parents or your house, or you could probably move in with your partner around this time. Family, home, partnership, and career are all somehow tied as long as Mercury is in your fourth house for 67 days. 8th of February, a few days before and after, Venus is going to be squaring Uranus. So you could receive some kind of a sudden news regarding your health, or regarding your social life, your social media, or your friends, or even work, or regarding your neighbors or your cousins, or information in general. 10th of February, Venus enters Pisces, which is your fourth house. It's gonna stay there for around a month until 6th or 7th of March. As long as Venus is in the fourth house, your relationship with your family is pretty happy and very pleasant. You could be beautifying your home around this time. You might have really positive interactions with you and your family, or your mom could be going through a really good time, or your family could be going through a really pleasant time, or you might move into a house and it's really beautiful. Your friends could be visiting a lot more. You might have some health issues, or one of your family members might have some health issues. 12th of Feb, a few days before and after, Mercury is gonna conjunct a North Node. Mercury rules your 7th house and your 10th house. One is house of partnership, one is house of career, so extremely important. So you could be going through some major changes in terms of your relationship. If you're single, this is a great time to mingle. Or you could be going through major changes in terms of your career, or your home or family life. I've seen in career changes, you could be finding new jobs, or you could be getting a promotion. Valentine's Day, 14th of Feb, Saturn enters Aries, which is your 5th house. Saturn has been in your 4th house since 2023. Saturn is gonna move into your 5th house, and it's gonna stay there until mid-April 2028. So that's 2 years or 2 months. So Saturn enters your fifth house, which is house of children, house of romance, dating, house of fun, house of your passion projects. So you could be taking all of these topics a lot more seriously. Saturn kind of makes you responsible for one of these topics as long as it is here. So as long as Saturn is in your fifth house, your focus might be more on children or one of your hobbies. You might not be spending as much time having fun, or you're taking your hobbies a lot more seriously. If you're already in a relationship, a Saturn in the fifth can put a damper on things. You might either make the relationship serious, or there could be breakups, but you might not be dating casually anymore. For the next 2 years, you're pretty serious with your dating life. Also, getting pregnant while Saturn is in the fifth, trying to have a child, is also not such an easy situation to be in. You might have a child, but you might put in a lot of effort to take care of the child, or just having a child will be this huge task while a Saturn is here. And until the end of June, first half of 2026, Jupiter will be in your 8th house. That is a pretty potent time for pregnancy. So at least the first half of the year, the pregnancy might not be such an issue. 16th of Feb, a few days before and after, Sun is squaring Uranus. You might receive some kind of a sudden information or unexpected information regarding travel, or regarding academics, or regarding any legal stuff. 16th of Feb, a few days before and after, Mercury is gonna be trining Jupiter in your 8th. So you're receiving some kind of a good news around this time. You're having a pretty pleasant and happy family time, especially in your relationship or your career wise. It's a pretty good day. You could be receiving a good news regarding finances too. 17th of Feb, this is the first eclipse of the year. There is a new moon in Aquarius, which is your third house. So you could be starting of new topics regarding your third house. You could be starting of new topics regarding travel, communication, your neighbors, information in general, your younger siblings, your neighborhood, travel, vehicles. This is a partial solar eclipse, so it's not as potent. 18th of Feb, Sun enters a Pisces, and Sun is gonna be here until around 20th of March. So as long as Sun is in your 4th house, again, the topics of your house, your family, your property, your mom, they have way more focus. Since Sun rules your 9th house, so the topics of travel, legal stuff, academics are kind of intermingle either with your family, or you could be studying a lot more at home, or you could be dealing with some kind of property issue as long as Sun is here. You could also be traveling with your family. 18th of Feb, a few days before and after, Venus is gonna be conjunct your North Node in 4th house. So there could be some kind of major changes regarding your home, your family, or property, or there could be major changes regarding your health, or your friend circle, or your social media situation, or work. 20th of Feb, a few days before and after, Saturn is gonna be conjunct Neptune in your 5th house. The things regarding 5th house topics like fun, games, children, romance, dating, all of these topics can become kind of confusing or hazy. And since 5th house rules the topics of your 2nd house and 3rd house for you, the topics of finances, the topics of your short distance travel, vehicles, younger siblings, neighbors, neighborhood, money, food, these can become kind of confusing and hazy. 22nd of Feb, a few days before and after, Venus is gonna trine Jupiter. This could be a time you could be spending a good time either with your friends, your family, or with your partner, or it's a good time in terms of your health too. There could be some kind of a positive situation happening with your finances too. 26th Feb, Mercury is gonna go retrograde for 22 days until around 20th of March in Pisces. So there could be delays, there could be redoing or reevaluation or misinformation of topics regarding your 4th house, or topics regarding your partnership, your businesses, your career. So you could be redoing some kind of a project, or You might have communication or misunderstandings or delays or misinformation regarding your work life or your partnership, both a personal and business. Or you could also have a misinformation regarding any property. If you're planning on buying or selling any property, this is a time you should recheck and check your documents thoroughly as long as Mercury is retrograde. 27th of Feb, a few days before and after, Mars is gonna be squaring Uranus. So you might have squabbles or disagreements with either one of your neighbors or your cousins or your younger siblings, or there could be issues in your neighborhood. There could be sudden crime, that's a possibility, or there could be sudden issues with your vehicles or your short distance travel. Try and be careful if you're driving around this day. 27th of Feb, a few days before and after, Sun is gonna be conjunct your North Node. Sun rules your ninth house. So you could, again, there could be selling or buying or change of property. There could be changes of residence. You could be dealing with something regarding travel, something regarding religion, faith, regarding legal stuff, or something regarding academics. You could be buying or selling a property, or there could be major changes in your family dynamic. A Sun conjunct North Node, major changes regarding your home, your property, your family. 28th of Feb, a few days before and after, Mercury is gonna conjunct Venus in your 4th house. Mercury again rules your 10th and your 7th. So this is an extremely sweet day in terms of partnership. Your partner and you could be spending time at home. You guys could be moving into a new place together, or you guys could be spending time with one of your parents. Again, you're having a good work situation. Maybe you're receiving some kind of good news regarding work. It's a pretty good career day too. Your boss is probably good to you. You could be receiving some kind of a positive information regarding your home or family or property situation. That's it for Feb 2026. Take care, Sag.